I was wondering who's this young man getting all these huge scores.
Sachin Tendulkar.
When I was growing up, he was the role model.
Sachin Tendulkar.
I haven't seen crowd making so much noise when Sachin walked into bat.
Maybe people like the way I use the willow. I fell in love with this sport from the age of 6 or 7, and for fun I used to play. And then there came a stage in my life when India won the World Cup in 1983. Said that this is something that I would like to do, and from there on my cricket started.
His numbers speaks for him. The amount of matches he played, the number of hours he has put in at the nets, amount of runs he has scored. He got an opportunity to play for the Indian team at the young age.
Sachin has been an absolute phenomenon. Sachin stood out. He was very, very special. And I'd heard a lot about his exploits. But when I actually saw him play, I wasn't really surprised that he's so talented, hugely talented.
He was God-gifted, I would say, in every department, because just to play at the age of 16 international cricket and to be so much mature enough is nobody's, it's not an easy task.
We had a barbecue in our house on the eve of the test match. And Sachin was sitting on the swing in our garden, and his feet wouldn't even touch the ground, He got a brilliant 100 at Old Trafford. So every time he had a, set of lean scores, he didn't have many of them. He used to always joke with me, Farokh, let's have a barbecue at your place.
To get 100 international hundreds, I don't think that's going to get broken. What I realized that he was always ahead of his time. He's always thinking what the bowlers are doing, and he was more often than not, he was spot on.
To have billion plus people wishing well for you, I think I'm the fortunate one.
And there's a lovely story about Sachin Tendulkar, with all the money that he was making, he was advised to get a credit card. So the local bank clerk asked him, Mr. Tendulkar, are your earnings in excess of 10 million rupees? And it seems Sachin shrugged his shoulders and says, some days yes, some days no.